sponsored by Bremer Bank. Thank you, Jared. This is Alex, Graham, Drew, and Erik. So, Red Oak Technology Select Mutual Fund is what we chose to invest our money into.
So before we get into the rationale of why we selected this mutual fund, you should first ask yourself, what specifically is technology, since that's the market that we're investing in. So technology, according to Webster's dictionary, is methods, systems, and devices being used for practical purposes to enhance the economy.
So let's take you back a little bit. During the Paleolithic era, the first form of technology was a handheld axe used by cavemen during that era. Obviously, technology has, evolved since then, and humans are always seeking more efficient ways to do certain tasks. So the point of that is that technology is constantly growing and changing every day.
Why Red Oak? Chose Red Oak because it's a mutual fund, because it's simple to invest in, it's diverse, which is very safe, it's great for beginners, and it's got portfolio managers with nearly 100 years of experience. Yet a disadvantage compared to like a long stock is there's not much ROI.
So as Drew touched on earlier, our mutual fund is going to be managed by 3 portfolio managers with over 100 years of total experience. So these portfolio managers manage all the mutual funds in Oak Select Mutual Funds, which is the investment firm that they run. And they've seen huge success. For example, the technology mutual fund that we're deciding to invest in is ranked number 2 in out of over 50 technology mutual funds in the nation. So they obviously know what they're doing and they're well experienced in their field.
Market analysis, over 3.8 billion people use technology, which is over half the world, of course. More, in the United States, those numbers would be technically higher. Cybersecurity doubled last year to 6 billion. It was only at 3 billion, but as technology rises, so will cybersecurity. Because as, things rise, you want to protect those. And then technology industry is worth $5.2 trillion, and it is constantly growing. By 2024, it should be up a lot more than it was back in 2018, 2020.
Okay. All right, so in the last few years alone, it has almost grown by $10 per stock, and there's been a 200% increase since 2016, and it is continuing to grow. And then there's the graph from 2016 till now.
Is 2016, is that the year that fund started?
No,
The
it
fund
started around
in
2000.
Yeah,
2000?
around 2010 actually.
Okay.
Yep, and since then it's experienced constant growth as technology is obviously constantly changing and seeing success. So the 3 main takeaways for investing in this mutual fund is, number 1, mutual funds are diverse, and that adds a lot of safety to the investment. Harvard Business School actually predicts that a recession will hit the market or the economy within the 3rd quarter of 2020. Because of this, because a recession is possibly so imminent, you need that safety in your investment to ensure that you see profit in the future. Our second reason is that it allows for professional guidance. As we touched on earlier, our 3 portfolio managers have over 100 years of experience and they know what they're doing when it comes to investments. So trusting them with your investment is going to obviously see huge returns in the future. And finally, you can capitalize the success of growing markets. Technology, as we mentioned earlier, is rapidly changing, it's rapidly booming. Technology is always being evolved in order to meet the needs of the economy, and being able to capitalize on the success of this market is going to be huge.
So our projected ROI of Red Oak is, so we purchased the stock at $32.42 per share. Since we're investing $1,000, our return amount is going to be roughly $1,086, and we're projected to get a 9% ROI, which is going to be roughly $35.34 per share.
Are you ready to grow with us and invest in Red Oak Capital?
Yes. Where's my checkbook? So, is that it?
That's
Any
it.
questions?
So,
Yes.
yeah. So, how'd you pick that fund? How did you pick Red Oak? Or who picked technology? How'd you
Right.
pick technology?
Yeah, so we decided to go towards a mutual fund route because we know that we've been experiencing a lot of success in the markets recently. That's been a bull market for the past almost 10 years.
Yep.
And that a recession, just statistically speaking, is definitely possible. So we wanted something a little bit safer than, say, a long stock, which a lot of groups are going towards.
Yep.
And we think that a mutual fund can provide this safety. And then we decided on technology because first we found that cybersecurity is a growing field, and then we just decided to take that one step further and just encompass technology as a whole market, because that's obviously changing and it's growing as time goes on.
Okay. And then how Red Oak out of all the other technology funds that are out there?
During our research, we saw that Red Oak was constantly growing. Some of the other technology companies were going up and down, but Red Oak showed constant growth. That's why we chose them.
And
Okay.
out of over 50 technology center mutual funds in the nation, it's ranked number 2, and it's projected to see even more growth in the future.
Okay. Cool. I thought it was good. You guys did a good job.